In my last video, I showed you a brand new tool that I built for t-shirt and apparel sellers that creates ultra realistic mockups in seconds with AI. But that tool actually does way more than just create mockups. So in this video, I'm going to take you back into Drop Studio and show you the design capability where you can generate print-ready designs from scratch. I'm also going to show you some of the refinement and editing options inside Drop Studio to make sure your files are ready for your print on demand or your local printer. Let's get into it. We're back in Drop Studio in my library, and in the last video we generated two realistic mockups. We generated the blank mockups you see here, these two here, and then we also added some designs on those mockups and showed how the tool can realistically print those designs into the fabric, giving you ready to use assets for social media, for ads, for your emails, for your product pages. You can use these across your brand. But Drop Studio does much more than that. So today I'm going to take you into the design tab over here on the left and show you how you can create t-shirt and apparel and print on demand designs with AI. And what we've done is we're using some of the best AI models on the back end, and we're fine tuning those to create better designs for you as a t-shirt, apparel, or print on demand seller. So let's look at how it actually works. You're going to come over here to design. You're first going to see design type. You have t-shirt graphic, logo, typography, or mascot. I'm going to stick with t-shirt graphic here as the option I want to go with. Then below that, we have our prompt. Now you can write your prompt from scratch if you'd like, but we've also put in this really useful feature where you can write prompt from image. This is going to allow you to use other images of designs that you might want to draw inspiration from to create your own designs. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works. If we go over to Etsy and we just search something like horse t-shirt, you can search any niche, and we're just using Etsy as an example. You can find these anywhere, but let's actually scroll down a little bit and see what designs we get. This one right here is pretty interesting. Let's click on that one that says almost magical with this horse that kind of has this cone on his head. And what we can do here is we can actually just take a quick screenshot of this design. So let's actually just take a screenshot of that design like that. So now we've got a screenshot. Let's come back over here to Drop Studio and we'll click on this Write Prompt from Image button. When we click on that, it's going to open up our little finder and we'll go find that exact screenshot. When we load that screenshot into Drop Studio, it will actually write a detailed prompt for us to generate a somewhat similar design. That's pretty cool. As we scroll down, we'll have a couple different other options like the style. I generally go with auto, but if there is a specific style you want, you can select from some of the more popular styles here. Then we have design intent, where you can select how big you want the design to be or where you intend it to be printed on the t-shirt. I'm just going to keep center chest here. Then we have include text. If you don't have text, you might want to turn this off. If you do have text, you want to turn that on. And in this example, we do have text in the design, so we'll keep that on. Then we have canvas size, square, wide, tall. I'll keep it on square for this example, but you can use these other ones if they fit what you're wanting to generate better. We have background color, white or black. Now we've limited it to just white or black because t-shirt and apparel and print on demand sellers are going to need to remove the background color. So we either want to choose whether this is going to be basically on a light colored t-shirt or a dark colored t-shirt. For this example, we'll go with black since we're probably going to put it on a little bit of a darker color, not like a white or a light gray. Then we have color palette. You can choose there. We'll just go with auto. Then you have AI enhancement. We'll actually turn that off for this example, but that just enhances your prompt. Then we have how many variations you want. One thing I'll point out is that 1 or 2 variations actually cost the same amount of credits, just 1 credit. So we'll keep it on 2. If we go up to 4, that'll cost us 2 credits, but we'll actually keep it on 2 because that'll help us generate two designs for 1 credit cost. The last thing I'm going to do after I've kind of gone through all the settings of how I want my design to look, I'm going to actually scroll up and go to this prompt. And we're going to look at what it says. There's a couple things I always want to do with the prompt, just quick changes before I actually generate it. One thing that I want to do is take out any background colors. So right here it says the color palette includes soft pink for the background, light brown and orange for the horse and cone, and black for the text. So I'm actually going to change this because I want white for the text. And then the color palette, we don't want a background. So we'll just take out that part about the background like that. So color palette includes light brown and orange for the horse and cone, white for the text. Okay, so we want to make sure there's not like a background color in there. And another thing that we can do, and what kind of how I would recommend that you use this, is swapping this out for another niche. So instead of, just copying this horse design, let's do something similar, but how about we do it for a golden doodle dog? So let's do a whimsical illustration of a golden doodle. So we'll type that in there, golden doodle dog head. And then we'll scroll down, we'll do the dog here. So we'll just change out any words that say horse for dog above the dog. This will be like a unicorn dog design, right? And we'll just swap these out briefly. And then we will generate our design. So we'll swap that one out for dog. This just takes a second to really customize it to your own brand. So once we've done that, we've edited our prompt a little bit, we'll click generate design. And just like that, here's what we got. We got these two designs here that you can see are very similar and draw inspiration from the design that we just found on Etsy. And because these have a solid background, these are going to be really easy to work with when we go to actually bring them into our print on demand and edit them. So now that we've generated our design, let me show you how you can upscale this design and remove the colors we need removed before we have it printed with print on demand or a local printer. As I mentioned in the last tutorial, everything we create in Drop Studio saves here in our library. So as we go to the library, we'll see that the two designs are saved here in the library. We can also go over to the design tab if we just want to see our designs, but you can see our newly generated designs are right here in the library. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the Refine tab. Inside the Refine tab, you'll see three options. Upscale, which is gonna make the image larger and better for print on demand or better for being printed. You're gonna see Remove Color, which will remove any color in the design for you, or you'll see Remove Background. We're gonna start with upscaling that design to make it more print ready. So you can upload your own design, but we're gonna click select from library and we'll select the one that we actually wanna use. I'm gonna go with this one because I like this one a little bit better. It didn't have that white around it. So I'll go with this one right here. I'm gonna click upscale image and we're gonna wait just a few seconds and it's gonna make our design 4 times larger, just improving the quality. And just like that, we have a 4x upscale design right here. But the next thing we need to do before we print it onto a t-shirt is we need to remove the background. We need to remove this black color. Now, what I recommend, and probably 9 times out of 10, is to use the remove color option. That's actually a better option than the remove background option because it will remove the one color from the entire design, which will actually look better when it's printed. As opposed to the remove background, we'll typically only remove the color around the design. So I'll do the remove color option. I'll do select from library. And I wanna select this first one that shows upscaled because I wanna work with the larger design. So we'll select that one and it will load up in the right side here. And then I have this little slider. As I slide it all the way to the right, it will let me select a more broad range of color. Typically, I slide this all the way to the right and that will give me the best result. And so all I need to do here is actually mouse over and click on the color I want to remove. So watch what happens when I click on this black. Just like that, we have a mega clean design with not only a removed background, but that black color has been removed out of the entire design. I'm gonna click on Save to Library, and that's gonna save that newly upscaled and color removed image to my library. So as I go over to the library, you will now see that I have my design right here, a super clean file to work with. And if I actually download this file, this is a 300 DPI file that is really great for print on demand. It is optimized for maximum quality and it will look amazing when printed. The last thing I want to show you is then how we can take our design and print it onto a mockup. This kind of completing the entire workflow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over to my mockups tab. I'm actually gonna go to my favorites by clicking this little star, and this will show you basically all of the generated mockups and blank mockups that I have created here in Drop Studio. So I need to go through here and just find a mockup that I want to use. How about this one with the girl standing in front of the lake? So I'll mouse over that and I'll click Add Design to Mockup. So we'll click on that. and I will do select existing design. When I do that, it's gonna pop up this little window and I'll select the new design that I've just created right here. So we'll select that. That'll take me over to the Mockup Studio and I'll be on step 2 where the design is preloaded and I can select from auto or manual placement to actually print the design right on the t-shirt. I'm gonna leave it on auto placement for this and we'll click on add design to mockup. And here's our finished mockup. You can see how the AI realistically printed the design right into the t-shirt, and we have a finished mockup that we can now use in our brand wherever we want. If I head over to my library, I now just want to point out all the assets we've created for this new design. You'll first see the 2 generated designs right here. Those are the kind of the originals. Then we have the upscaled version. Then we have the upscaled version with the color removed that has that background color removed. This is going to be the file that we would actually want to take over to our print on demand or to our printer to have it printed on the t-shirt. But then we also have the realistic mock-up that we can use now on the product pages, on social media, on ads right here. If you'd like to try out Drop Studio for yourself, head over to dropstudio.io, click any of the blue buttons on the page. That's going to allow you to claim 6 free credits and sign up a free account so you can try out our AI for yourself. You can generate designs or you can use the mockups, but you can use those 6 credits however you want. Once you're ready to upgrade your plan, we have 3 options available starting at $14.99 per month. Almost everything in the app is going to cost 1 credit, whether you're generating a mockup or generating a design or removing the background. That's going to cost you 1 credit. And that $14.99 plan will give you 50 credits per month. Most people are going with the Pro plan at $29.99 per month, which gives you 125 credits per month to work with in your brand. And one important thing I want to point out is that all of our plans come with 100% private generation. This is something that most AI image creators and design generators don't include. Your images and designs are typically in the community for everybody to see and copy. But Drop Studio protects those images in your library so nobody can actually steal them. So just head over to dropstudio.io to try it out for free. If you enjoyed this video and you missed my full breakdown of the Mockup Studio feature in Drop Studio, make sure you go back to the last video on my channel to see that full breakdown. And YouTube thinks you might want to watch one of the videos coming up on your screen right now.